Relentless, building the Stone Dojo.
Hello friends, I hope you're staying well out there. The 26th of August 2021. I have been moving this large boulder, which weighs hundreds of kilograms, for the last year and a half to get to the Stone Dojo. It's nearly at the base of the hill. Started off hundreds and hundreds of meters that way towards one of the reserve entrance gates. Initially I was dragging it, making very, very slow progress. And eventually I found a way that works very efficiently, although it's very slow, using the kufut. Now this is the smaller one. I have an 8-foot kufut, which is much thicker, also much heavier. Just lifting this is already a bit of a workout. This does a huge body workout because it incorporates every single muscle group. What I like to say is set SMART goals. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timed. SMART, that's an acronym. And I really believe in this because you can specifically measure where you're going to begin and where you would like to go to. It's achievable, although it may not seem to be. Always set goals that seem impossible. That way, when you gradually chew away at them bit by bit by bit, centimeter by centimeter, day by day, you will start to have a much more powerful mental fortitude, because you will see it applies to everything in life that you set your mind to. You can achieve it if you believe you can achieve it, and you do not give up. What I also like to say is, will your future self thank you for what you do today? So it may not seem realistic, the SMART part, the R, but it can be timed. And as I always like to say, there is no failure if you never give up. This is especially intensive on the core, the abs, the obliques, serratus anterior, latissimus dorsi, working your way up, biceps, triceps, your shoulders, everything. Even your traps will get a workout as you are lifting this up and pushing it. When I first started working with this rock, I could barely move it a centimeter. When I started with the Stone Dojo back in May 2017, it was just an idea, and it represented a symbol for never making excuses, because every little stone that I put there would add up one day to what it is now. The pyramid shape of the Stone Dojo is based off Maslow's pyramid of being, hierarchy of needs, basic needs on the bottom, so it's got a thicker foundation, going up to the aesthetic needs at the top, which is also representative of socio-economic development, and of course conservation needs to take that into account, looking at the basic needs of individuals within a specific community. So often in my life, I've come across people who say they're going to do something and they never begin. They talk about when we'll do this, if we do it, instead of let's do this. And not, oh, I'm going to try. And that's why I like to quote Yoda from Star Wars. There is no try. Do or do not. That's the basic gist of it. Don't say you're going to try it. Don't say you're going to do it. Just get out there and do it. And remember, the effort you put in now is going to be the rewards you reap tomorrow and in the future. And as I also like to say, work harder, not smarter, work harder. Hard work is what builds the power. You have to tear down your previous strength to build up even new, improved strength gains. So don't back away from a challenge. And although this is aerobic, working on the muscle, the skeletal muscle, it is actually a cardiovascular exercise too, and becomes aerobic, because if you are relentless and you maintain that focus, you can really start to build your endurance. By not having large breaks between the sets. By no means do I find this easy, not at all. No one is forcing me to do this. Many people have commented on, why don't I just use machinery, get big powerful machines in that can lift the rocks and build it? Why don't I use cement? Because that defeats the objective entirely. I want to look back at my struggles because they are a metaphor for life. I want to look back at this rock and know where I've moved it from. And every single rock represents a workout, a commitment, up at the Stone Dojo. There's nothing else like it in the world, built for the specific purpose. A dojo in Japanese directly translates to the place of the way. You never know what you might find when you start to meditate and focus on a task. It's a martial arts dojo. Probably around 28 degrees centigrade right now. Quite a bit of a breeze picking up. Just taking off that edge. But I like to get out there and just soak in. Absolutely roast yourself with vitamin D-licious, as I like to call it. Sunshine D. Fantastically good for you. So, you get out there. You make a commitment, do something that's going to be a deposit into your body bank. Maybe you'll go out and dig a hole for wildlife in a drought-ridden area where water can seep through into the hole in a dried up riverbed, as I've done here. Digging is another fantastic cardio exercise and full body workout. I like to alternate strength and endurance training such as this and carrying and rolling boulders and dragging them, along with running and cycling. Off-road, not on a treadmill. It's the off-road aspects of it that really work your body more intensively, because your body is forced to constantly adapt to an uneven surface. Not running on a road, cross-country running. Again, the objective is functional fitness, power with purpose, applied outdoor gym. Another reason for these motivational fitness videos, they are in fact for myself as reminders, because I can look back at them at any time in the future and be inspired by what I actually set out to do, instead of just being lazy or standing in a gym curling weights out here in the fresh air, the sunlight, building something that the world has never seen before. Because I can. Simple as that. Making good progress. A long way to go still, but I always look back to the distance I have already traveled and the tasks I have already completed. All right, friends, until next time, stay strong, don't make excuses, make progress, and be relentless in the goals that you set.